Jortin, Texas here. Thanks for joining me for the fourth race in this GLR Guinness pub league. So we're racing Hungaroring today. Getting a little issue here. So it's Smelly Hippie couldn't start, had some problems with his wheel. So that hampered me quite a bit. So I'm getting severely compromised. If you like these videos, just like and subscribe, that would be great, so you don't miss the next race. So here's the green light. As I mentioned, very compromised in the start here. So I'm just pushing here to see if I can catch up and start to connect with these cars in front. So as we come into turn 1, there's a little altercation here. I couldn't really do anything here. I thought I could, that Rockley would brake or something like that, but he was just gliding. So Rockley and Marmite got into it a little bit there. Gives me an opportunity to try to connect with these cars. I'm now in 5th place, so I gained a little bit there. I qualified 6, didn't do too well in the qualifying. The qualifying was in the in the dark, so the temperature were lower, so my I didn't really have the right tire pressures for that, so that caught me off guard a little bit. I did put a couple of extra PSIs in the tires for the start of this race, for this first stint, so see if I can get some heat up in the tires. So you see they're starting to go from blue to green, as I'm trying to keep contact with Rockley and Marmite. That they have quite a tussle in front there. Would be interesting to see from their viewpoint. I'm not sure if Marmite was streaming or recording this. I have to check that. I'd like to see this race. Getting a little bit of a slide there. Coming in completely wrong in this turn. So these guys are now 2 seconds in front of me. I'm just pressing on here, try to stay on track, so I get up my get down my temperatures. They should be in the 27.2, 27.3 or so. So here we see Smelly Hippies in the race again. He had to start from the pit lane to get back into the race, so he's 7th right now. The sky is starting to clear up a little bit, so the morning is coming here. It's 4:44 a.m. So yeah, you notice now I'm up in 4th, so there's actually something we missed there. There was it was Seal that had a drive-through penalty because of his start. So I gained another position there. So I'm up in P4. Sitting about 2 seconds after these guys. Try to get into the rhythm. We see the tires up now to 27, a little above 27 PSI, which is good. That's where they need to be. I do a little mistake with the shifting. I'm starting to get left behind by Marmite and Rockley. Again, having quite a scrap here. So we see Marmite almost passes Rockley there, and Rockley takes him in the next corner, I believe. Now Marmite is actually ahead. So due to their scrapping there, I'm able to kind of keep with them a little bit there. At this point we're jumping forward to lap 13. As you see, Rockley and Marmite, they are well ahead of me. They've been lapping really good times, like 1:48, 49s, and I haven't been able to do better than 1:49.5. So this lap we're doing now, it's gonna end up being my best lap. So I thought I'll maybe show that one a little bit. So unfortunately I get a little slide there. And I overcooked that turn. And my tires are really up to the PSIs on the tires are pretty high actually, but I'm able to gain some time on the track here in the next sector. At this point I'm so behind position 2 and 3, right, so I'm in P4, so I'm just trying to do a good race here, just to do some time. So here in this sector I'm doing much better here. Lost a little bit there. I like this track. I never really liked this when I was driving the F1 games, but GT3 I really like this. We're gonna see in this turn here I'm gonna gain a lot of time for some reason. And I'm able to do 1:49.3, which was decent. So now we're in lap 16. So keep an eye on Rockley and Marmite down there to the left. So here we see there's something going on. So I see all of a sudden I'm gaining on these guys. And here's the double yellow, and lo and behold we have Rockley there in this colorful car. So I'm passing Rockley. And keep an eye down here, what's going on here? There must have been a collision. So Marmite is now going into the pits. So my strategy to basically do my race and let other people do the mistakes are really paying off in this race. And as I'm passing the pit lane here, Marmite is in the pits, and now I'm in P2. And it freaks me out a little bit, and I start to look a little bit on the and start to see where is now Marmite behind me, and so Marmite and Rockley are in the pits. So now I just need to stay on track here, and I'm gonna get to P2 for free, so to speak. So I'm just trying to drive cleanly here, but it's not so tidy. So I'm 0.5 behind my best here. I really just want to do a good solid lap here, not overdo it in any way. Going in a little bit hot here, it's alright. So I'm almost a second off my pace here, just to make sure I'm not doing anything stupid and overdrive here. I'm actually going into second gear, then normally I go through in the third gear. So Rockley, on top of his other problems, now got a stop and go 30-second penalty. As we see down there to the left in the grid. We have 5 minutes left of the race, and I'm starting to compose myself and just try to start to do solid laps here, which I'm successful in. So now it's 8:08 p.m. in race time here, and the sun is down again. Lap 21. So this is the checkered flag is out. I'm in P2. Just try to roll through here. I don't really have any threat behind me. The celebrations have started at the pit lane. We see the fireworks is going. So I'm really happy with this result actually. I think my last 2 races were P6, and my first race was P5 if I remember it correctly. So I should gain a bit in the standings here. We were not the full, it was not the full crew today. So probably if it was a full crew, we wouldn't. Maybe I wouldn't have P2. So I'm seeing the car coming behind there. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but it's actually Smelly that's right behind me. But he's it looks a little bit weird here. It says P1 here, which is not true because the people that were going in over at the checkered flag, they had already got out of the game, so that's why it looks like that. So thanks for joining. Next race gonna be in Barcelona. That's gonna be exciting. So again, please do a like and follow. Thank you guys.